Hello everyone, my name is Rene Cardona and I am a tutor at the Math, Science and Subject Tutoring Center. And today I'm just here to give you a little how-to when it comes to using the Math, Science and Subject Tutoring Center services. Well, it's a free service paid for by the university to help any students with their coursework. And many students just use it for the math tutoring sessions, which is perfectly fine, but we also offer other tutorials and other courses like animation, public speaking, environment and biology, and other programs like Photoshop, Maya, Rhino, Excel, and many others. Now I'm just going to run through how to make an appointment with you guys. It just takes 4 pretty easy steps. Let's get started with explaining that. So the first thing that you want to do when you're trying to make an appointment is get to the Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center website. To do this, you just need to go to the Woodbury University website at woodbury.edu. There are tabs at the top of the website: student, faculty and staff, news and events, and parents and families. You want to click on the students tab and click on the Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center button. After clicking on the button, you'll be taken to this page. And after getting to this page, you want to get to the Tutoring Center scheduler, which is where you schedule appointments with our tutors. So to schedule an appointment, you want to use the Schedule a Virtual Appointment button, which is highlighted in red on the screen. So after clicking the Schedule a Virtual Appointment button on the Tutoring Center website, you're going to come across this screen on the left, which is the login for the scheduler. So to access the scheduler, you either need to log in with an account that you've created already or register for a new account. And keeping in mind that if you already have an account for the Writing Center, you're going to need to make a separate account for the Math Center. But you can still use your school email address to create the Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center account. So after logging in or creating a new account, you're going to be taken to this page on the left, which is the scheduler, which is where you schedule your appointments. Go to Chrome, so students, this Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center. Here's the site with all of the features that you saw on the screenshot. You go to Schedule a Virtual Appointment. Here we log in, count. And as you can see, after we log in, we come across this page. So this is the scheduler. This is where you're going to schedule your appointments if you need to schedule an appointment. And so today is Wednesday. We can see that the tutoring center is currently not open, so we can't schedule any appointments for today, but we can also schedule appointments in advance. So let's say that you wanted to schedule an appointment with Jordan for tomorrow, October 1st. So what we want to do first is select a time that we want to start our appointment. So let's say that you're available at 10. We then get taken to this page, which is where we schedule our appointments. And on this page, we just have to fill out all of the information that we need to for the course. But before we do that, we need to see how long do we want our appointment to be. So we're starting at 10, and you can go for up to an hour on the scheduler, so you can schedule from 10 to 10:30 or 10 to 11. Instead of scheduling 2 30-minute appointments, you can make one large 1-hour appointment, which is a very handy feature of the scheduler. So after determining what time, how long you want your appointment to go, you have to fill out all of this information. For the course, let's say that I want Jordan to help me in my Math 100 course. All right, and then we have to choose the instructor. Let's say Professor Annie Chu is my instructor for that course. And then, did your instructor require a tutorial for this assignment? You can click yes or no. Is this your first visit? Also, yes or no question. And then, what is your major? This just helps us organize data that we get from our appointments. Let's say that you are an animation major. Are you an international student or not? Yes or no question. So let's say no. And then, which campus do you attend? Burbank or San Diego? This box, I think, is very important. So what would you like to work on today? This helps us as tutors get a good feeling for how you want the appointment to go and what you want to focus on. So it's very good to be very specific in this box. So let's say that I want to work on fractions during this tutorial. So you would fill that out. And then this box, is there anything you'd like your tutor to know before your appointment? You can fill this in with information like, my favorite color is blue or green. You don't have to take this box that seriously. But if there's anything that you would like us to know, like you have difficulties with a specific sort of problem, then this is also the place to put that. And then a new feature of having online appointments is that you need to provide us with your email address so that we can send you a link for the Ring Central appointment for a tutoring session. You just need to fill that out as well. So let me fill that out really quickly. Filling out a phone number is optional. Below here is where you can upload files that we can reference during your tutoring appointment. So if you're working on a specific worksheet or you're having problems from a textbook that you're having trouble on, you can upload those files onto this. You can take a picture of textbook problems you're working on, or if your teacher has provided a electronic file that you need to solve or problems that you need to solve in an electronic file, we can also upload that. Sometimes files can be too big, and if that's the case, then it's better to just email those files to the tutor that you schedule with directly. Then after we fill out all of this information, we can go ahead and create an appointment. All right, and then it says the appointment was saved successfully. And as you can see, there's a yellow box from 10 to 11 where we schedule our appointment. So the yellow is only what you're seeing. So this is showing your appointments. Everyone else that makes appointments will see blue like this. And then if you guys ever need to cancel an appointment for any reason, it's usually best to do so a day beforehand. But if you do need to cancel an appointment, you can just go ahead and click this button right here, cancel. Click OK. Then you can see that time opened back up again for anybody that might need that appointment in case you guys do need to cancel. And then another good feature of the website is that you can choose a specific course or program that you want to be tutored in. So let's say you're in a Math 100 course and you need help with your Math 100 coursework. If you click that, you can see that all of the tutors that we have at the center right now are qualified to tutor in Math 100. Let's say that you want a program. So let's say you want to be tutored in Maya. You can see that Megan is the only tutor that is qualified to tutor in Maya, and she's available from 10 to 12. And then you can do this with any other courses that are listed. You can sort through those. And that is how you make an appointment with the scheduler. After you guys have had your appointment with your prospective tutor, there are a couple of follow-up steps that we really appreciate you guys following. So, what to do after your appointment? The first thing that you usually want to do right after your appointment is consult with your tutor about maybe what you need to work on still and what you did well on, because we like to give praise where praise is due, and we like to let you guys know that you guys are doing well or that you've improved in your understanding in a certain subject. Second, if your professor gives points for going to the tutoring center, just let us know, because we can email your professors and then they will give you those extra points for going to the tutoring center. And, after you've completed your appointment, consider making another appointment with us. We always love seeing students in our appointments and we love helping you guys out. So, if you have a good experience with the tutoring center with your appointment, consider making another one. And be sure to look out for the Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center survey, which I mentioned earlier. Some tutors will send you a follow-up email asking you to fill out the survey, but it is also available on the Math, Science, and Subject Tutoring Center website. We really appreciate you guys filling out those surveys because they help us understand where we're doing good and where we might not be doing so well, so that we can improve tutoring center services for the student body. I think that is everything you guys need to know. Thank you for listening to the presentation, and if you guys are still here, I look forward to seeing you guys in the tutoring center, and have a great day. Thank you.